If you are an American citizen and 18 or over, you are entitled to vote in state and federal elections, but it wasn't always that way. Originally, most land-owning white males could vote in elections. Women and minorities were usually denied a ballot. It was not till the passage of the 15th Amendment where black men could vote. But even then, they faced many obstacles, including poll taxes, which discouraged many people. The practice of poll taxing, however, did end with the 24th Amendment. And year after passage, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 ended Jim Crow laws in the South. The 19th Amendment, passed in 1920, allowed for women to vote after a long and brutal fight. Now, theoretically, every American citizen over the age of 18 can vote. Voting matters, especially in tight races. People have fought and died, so voting could be a right for everyone. Your vote is your voice, and democracy is built upon that. First, you have to be registered to vote in the state of Missouri. You can even apply at 17 and a half. You can register to vote on the Missouri Secretary of State's website. The deadline to register is October 7th, which is coming up pretty quickly. To confirm you are registered, you can check on the Missouri Secretary of State's website. To actually vote, you can vote in person at your local polling station, which can be found on the Missouri Secretary of State's website. Polls open on November 3rd at 6 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. You must have ID with you, like a driver's license or passport. If you forget your ID, you can always request a provisional ballot, which they must give you. Since COVID-19, mail-in voting has become even more popular. You can vote by mail for any reason in the state of Missouri, and the form to request a mail-in ballot can be found on the Missouri Secretary of State's website. The request must be received by 5 p.m. on October 21st. The completed ballot must be received by 7 p.m. on Election Day. The U.S. Postal Service recommends a week before Election Day to send in your mail-in ballot. With so many mail-in ballots, we have to prepare ourselves for the fact that the presidential election will not be decided on November 3rd. With large amounts of vote, it will probably take much longer to count every vote, since a lot of states do not count the vote till the night of November 3rd. This election is important and every voice must be heard. I'm Daniel for PCH TV.